Good morning all of you. Welcome to the class. This is your web development lab class. Okay, or WD lab class. In the previous class we have completed the frame set. Okay. So today I will discuss about a new tag which is your form tag. That means here we will discuss about how to create a form in HTML document. Okay, so let us discuss in detail. Okay, form. An HTML form is a section of a document which contains controls such as text field, password field, checkbox, radio button, submit button, menus, etc. That means in a form different types of controls are placed there. Okay. An HTML form facilitates the user to enter data that is to be sent to the server for processing such as name, email address, password, phone number, etc. Okay. So to create the form we can use the tag form element. Okay. Use the tag form. The HTML form element defines a form that is used to collect user input. That means whatever user gives the input, user want to gives the input, all these things he can give using the form. Okay. So syntax of the form is, first we open the form tag, in the angular bracket we write form tag will open. After that we write different types of form elements, then we close the form tag. Okay. The form elements, HTML contains form elements. Form elements are different types of input element, like different types of text field, checkbox, radio button, submit button, label, all these things are there. Okay, and many more also. The first here we write how to know. First we discuss about the input element. Okay, input element is the most important form element. The input element can be displayed in several ways depending on the type of attribute. Okay, that means, for example, first we write, after opening the form tag, then we write the input element. Input type equals to text. That means it creates a text field, one line text field. If we write input type equal to radio, then it will create a radio button. If we write input type equal to submit, then it create a submit button. Okay, so in this way we use the input element. First we discuss about the text input, how to define a text field. It defines one line text field for in text input. The default width of a text field is 20 characters. That means maximum 20 characters can insert in a text field. The syntax is input type equal to text. Text word is written in double quotes. Okay. For example, here one example there. First he write the form tag open, then write first name. This one is only display. Then input type equal to text, name equal to first name, last name. Then input type equal to text, name equal to last name. Then form close. So the output is look like this. That means first name, then here is your text box, here you enter your name, and here you also enter your last name. Okay, then we how to create the radio button. It defines the radio button. User select one of a limited number of choice. Radio button we will selected only one, not multiple. So radio buttons are created for male, female, in like this. Okay, so input type equals to radio, name equal to gender, value equals to male, the checked, then close. That means always male option is checked. If we want to select the female or other option, then we select that one. If we write the check, then automatically male option is always checked. Okay. If here we don't write the check, then male option is not checked. And whatever we give in the value, whatever text, whatever word here we write in the value, that only display in the screen. That means male button, female button, these things are there. If value is not there, then here nothing is display here. Okay, so in this way you can create a radio button. Next is our submit button. Okay, it defines a button for submitting the form data to a form handler. The form handler is typically a server page with a script for processing input data. The form handler is specified in the form of a action attribute. So here how to create the submit button? Syntax is your input type equals to submit. Submit is right in double quotes. Okay. Then form action. We open the form. Then first name. Then we create a text field. Okay. Then last name. Then create another text field. After that, when we create the two text field, then we create a input type equal to submit, value equal to submit. That means whatever name here we enter, and after that we clicking on submit button, then it will store or give to the browser or display with the browser. Okay. Here action, one attribute of the form tag is action attribute. Action attribute defines the action to be performed when the form is submitted. Normally, the form data is sent to a web page on the server when the user clicks on the submit button. In the above example, the form data is sent to a page on the server called actionpage.php. This page contains a server-side script that handles the form data. Okay. One attribute is method attribute. Okay. Method attribute specifies the HTTP method, which is our get or post method, to be used when submitting the form data. If we write form action equal to the page where we want to send the data, and then method equal to get or method equal to post. Why we use get and why we use post? When we use get, when we use post. The default method when submitting form data is get. By default, get is always used. Okay. When get is used, the submitted form data will be visible in the page address field. If the get method is used, then the submitted data will be visible in the address field, page address field. Okay. And when we use the post, always use post in the form data contains sensitive or personal information. The post method does not display the submitted form data in the page address field. Post has no size limitation and can be used to send large amount of data. Post method is used when we display, when we send the personal information. That time post option is used. That means it will not display the submitted data in the address field. Okay. But get method is submit the data in the page address field or visible. But post method is not visible. Okay. Then the name attribute. Each input field must have a name attribute to be submitted. If the name attribute is omitted, the data of that input field will not be sent at all. Okay. If the name attribute field we do not write, then the data will not be sent. Okay. So for this input type equal to text, value equal to Mickey. But here input type equal to text, name equal to last name, value equal to mouse, and then submit. Input name attribute, it must have a name attribute to be submitted. If name attribute is omitted, the data of that input field will not be sent at all. If name attribute not there, then the data cannot be sent. Then next one is our grouping form data or field set. Okay, the field set element is used to group related data in a form, and legend element defines a caption of the field set element. Okay, field set is used to group the related data, and legend is the caption of the field set element. Okay, so here how to write? Then first we open the form, then field set, then we write here legend, personal information, first name, input type equal to text, name equal to first name, value equal to Mickey. Then last name, input type equal to text, name equal to last name, value equal to mouse, input type is submit. So in this way, so here the caption is display personal information, then first name, last name, then submit. Okay. Next is our select element. The select element defines a drop down list. The option element defines an option that can be selected. By default, the first item in the drop down list is selected. That means here, that means more than options are there. Here we choose one option, or by default one option is always displayed here. Okay, so how to this? First we write select name equal to cars, then different car names are displayed here. So here we write option, which option, then value equal to Volvo, angular bracket close, then Volvo is displayed there in the screen. Okay, then option close, then again another option is open, value equal to SAP, then option close, then we write the SAP slash option. Okay, in this way different car names are shown here. Then we close the select option. To define the pre-selected option field, add the selected attribute to the option. If we want to always select the fit option, then here we write option value equal to fit selected fit, then option close. Okay, then text area element. Text area element defines a multi-line input field. Okay, that means more than one text field if we enter, then here we write the text area. The syntax is text area, name equal to message, rows equal to 10, column equal to 30. That means here we write one sentence or one or two sentences in this way. That means 10 rows are displayed here and 30 columns are displayed here. Then we write the sentence, then we close the text area. The rows attribute of the specify has visible number of lines in the text area. The column attribute specify the visible width of the text area. So in this way it will display. Next one is our button. Button element defines a clickable button. Button type equals to button, on click alert hello world, click me button. So in this way this is the output. Here it will show a click me option. When we place the mouse pointer symbol is also changed. When click, then it will display hello world. Okay. Next one is our checkbox. It defines a checkbox. User select 0 or more option of a limited number of checkbox. In the checkbox we select more than one options. Okay. But in radio button we only select only one option. This is the difference between the checkbox and radio button. Okay. Syntax is input type equal to checkbox. Then here we write the value type equal to checkbox, name equal to vehicle, value equal to bike, I have a bike. Then input type equal to checkbox, name equal to vehicle 2, then value equal to car, I have a car. So in this way it will display. Next is our password field. It defines a password field. The character in a password field are masked, that means shown as a asterisk or circle. Okay. So syntax is input type equal to password. Password is written in this double quotes. All the fields are written in a double quotes. Okay. How to create this password field? Form username, then input type equal to text, name equal to username, then user password, input type equal to password, name equal to PSW. Anything you can write also. This is how the HTML code will display. Username, text was there, user password, here will also display in this way. Next one is our reset button. It defines a reset button that will reset all the form values to their default values. Okay. So syntax is input type equal to reset. Reset is written in double quotes. Okay. So that means one submit button is there, another one is reset button. If anything you write and submit, then it will display in your address field. Okay. And if we click on the reset, then all the things are set which one is your previously. Okay. So this one is your example. Then if you change input values on the click reset button, the form data will reset the default values. Okay. Then next one is your file upload box. If you want to allow the user to upload a file to your website, you will need to use a file upload box, also known as a file select box. Okay. This is also created using the input element, but type attribute is set to a file. Okay. That means input type equal to file, name equal to file upload, accept equal to image. That means one image we will want to image file want to upload. Okay. The next one is our email file. Okay. Input type equal to email is used for input field that should contain an email address. Depending on browser support, the email address can be automatically validated when submitted. Okay. Smartphone recognizes the email type and adds.com to the keyboard to match the email input. Okay, so all these things. So here to create a email field, here we write input type equal to email, name equal to email. Okay, in this way we create a email field. That means browser automatically recognize the email field or validate the email field when we submit. Next one is our input type equal to search. It is used to search field like if search Google, input type equal to search, name equal to Google search, then it will display a Google search field. Okay. Input type equal to tell means here we enter the telephone number. Okay. Input type equal to tell is used to input fields that should contain a telephone number. The tell type is currently supported only in Safari 8. Okay. The tell type field not supported all the browser, it will only supported in Safari 8 browser. Okay. Next one is our URL. The input type equals to URL is used for input fields that should contain a URL address. Depending on browser support, the URL field can be automatically validated when submitted. Some smartphones recognizes the URL type .com the keyboard to match the URL input. Like this email, in this format URL also working. So this is your form tag, and what are the form elements? Are different types of form elements are some form elements are described here, and all of you go through it, and let us now we discuss about the lab work, how to create a form. Okay. Here write a program in HTML to design an application form for admission. How to create an application form? First we write HTML, then head, then title is there, then head close. After that we open the body, then busy color body, busy color equal to brown. Then here we write application form for admission. This is your center, and also heading tag is used. Then form method equal to post, action equal to these things. First we create first name, then here we write the first name, then for the first name we create a text field, the name input type equal to text, name equal to name, size equal to 20. Then we create a last name, input type equal to text, name equal to name, size equal to 20. Okay. Then we create a gender field. Here gender means here we created two radio buttons. One is for male, another one is for female. So here we write input type equal to radio, name equal to gender, value equal to male. We write male. Input type equal to radio, name equal to gender, value equal to female. So in this way we create a gender field. Here the gender fields are two radio buttons. Then we create a email ID. Your email ID. So input type equal to email, name equal to emails. Then we create a hobbies. Hobbies means here we create checkboxes. Okay, so more than one checkboxes here we create. Input type equal to checkbox, value equal to reading. Then we write here reading. Input type equal to checkbox, value equal to writing. Input type equal to checkbox, value equal to singing. Input type equal to checkbox, value equal to dancing. So in this way different checkboxes are there. Then we create a date of birth option, but date of birth option are in a selected field. That means we do not enter the date. We select the date, we select the month, we select the year. So for this here we create a selected field. So for this selected field here we write select name equal to date, then option. Here in this option here we enter month starting from date 1 to date 31. Okay, then select is close. That means here we create a date field. That means when you click on the date field, it will show the dates are from starting to 1 to 31. Then we create a month field. Select name equal to month. Then in the option field we write January, February. In this way up to the 12 months are written here. Then select field is closed. Okay. That means in the when you click on the month field, it will display or 12 months are there. Then you select one month, which your date of birth month. Okay. Then here we select the here we create the year field. For this we write select name equal to year. Then options are there. Here we do not write more than 1 years, but some few years are there. Maximum range is 1999 to 2005. Okay. So you also want to also add more years here. Then select option is closed. Then input type equal to submit, value equal to submit, input type equal to reset, value equal to reset. In this way, then after that we close the form, close the center tab, close the body, close the HTML. The form is look like this. So let us discuss how it is look like this. Okay. Okay, whatever we discuss, explain in the word, all these things also we written in the HTML form. Written in the notepad page. Okay, so after that, the code is written here. Then you save the file name.html, and then you run this file. Okay, the form is look like this. First name, here you enter your first name, then here you enter the last name, you select the gender field. Okay, male or female. In the radio button you only select one, then you enter your email field, Then in the hobbies option you select more than also checkbox. Okay, then in the date of birth option, here when you click, it will display the all the dates. Okay, all the dates from 1 to 31 in this way. When you select the field month, it will display all the months are there, January, February to up to December. Okay, when you select the year month, it will display the range of all the years which you want to store this. So in this way you select one more year. Okay, after that you submit it. So in this way we create a form in the HTML using HTML. Okay, so next lab work also we discussed here. Another lab work is there. So in this way all the next lab work is your online result publication form. Here in the result publication form, it is a mark entry form. First we write here, enter the registration number. For this registration number, here we create a text field, registration number. Then here a branch option is there. In the branch option we select the branch, IT, ETC, civil, electrical, mechanical. Okay, so after that here we insert a table where the marks are displayed here. Subject name, total marks, secure mark, heading there, CGL. In this way the marks are displayed here. After that we calculate the total marks or display the total marks and then percentage option. Then we create a submit button, then form close, center tag close, body close, HTML close. So in this way it will display your mark sheet. So let us look how the HTML form is displayed here. And also all these things are written in your notepad page, whatever we explain in the Word document. Okay, here all these code are displayed like this in the notepad page. After that we run this file. Okay, so this one is your, when we enter this registration number, here to enter registration number, you select the branch. Okay, then it will display the marks field. Okay, so in this way it will display total marks. We also enter there, here then submit. So it is a only just form like this. Next one is our another lab work is there. This one is your user personal information form. Here we create a field set and also the caption is there, user personal information, enter your full name, label is displayed here. Then we create a text field name, enter your email, then you create a email ID field, then you enter your password, create a password field, then you create a confirm your password, then you create another password field, then you create a gender like this radio button. So here in this format we create a field set where all the informations are displayed here. So let us look how it will be working. Form 3 notepad. So all these things are written here in this way. Okay, all of you written in the notepad and check how it will work. Okay, so this is your registration form, user personal information, this is your caption. Okay, listen, then enter your full name, enter your email, enter your password, confirm password, enter your gender, enter your address, then submit button or sign up. Okay, so in this way 3 forms are created. You also design your own new forms are there, own way. Okay, so that's all in this class. So thank you. Okay, all of you write in your record copy and do all the lab works with output. So thank you for this class is this much. Once again thank you.